I don't know how they get paid millions and millions of dollars to suck so badly, but they do, and that's just the game, I guess. But they've sucked all season, and this goes back to last year. This is nothing new. Last year in the postseason, they made it by the skin of their teeth, and of course, they got eliminated by the Astros. What else is new there? They were striking out left and right, couldn't hit the ball. Same thing this year. Nothing new. The only thing new is they signed Carlos Rodon to a 6-year deal. He's come out and he's absolutely sucked. He hasn't been good at all. He was out all season with an injury, came back, did 5 starts, and now he's out again for another injury. So far, he's been a dud. Another wasted money on another pitcher who has not exceeded expectations. And now we have this shit with Domingo Herman. 3 years ago, when it came out that Domingo Herman was a wife beater, put his hands on his woman, slapped her around. I didn't like him then. As soon as I found that out, there's no excuse for that. You don't put your hands on a woman. I don't care who you are, how much money you make. I don't care. I really don't care that he did a perfect game this year. That's irrelevant. 3 years ago, when this came out that he did that, the Yankees should have fired him then. It's inexcusable. It's not a good look at all, keeping a guy like that around. Now they find out that, oh, he's an alcoholic too, on top of that. So he was a woman beater. Now he's an alcoholic. He's completely problematic. They should not keep him around this time around. They need to let him go. Hopefully, he gets his life on track. He stops putting hands on his woman. He stops abusing alcohol. And, he's a decent pitcher sometimes. But as a human being right now, he's a piece of shit. And I don't like him and I don't want him on the team. So go figure out your life, Herman. But you need to be fired immediately. You had Rizzo, who was playing like shit. And this is a guy that is normally a really pretty good solid player. He's playing like shit after getting hit by Tatis at first. And you guys don't think, hey, something's wrong with this guy. Let's check him out. I mean, don't you have team doctors? I mean, what the hell are you doing down there? Seriously, why are you getting paid all this money and you can't even do your job? You're supposed to make sure your guys are healthy. You're supposed to make sure that they're not playing injured. And if they are playing injured, it's not something as severe as a concussion. So, 2 months, Rizzo is playing with a concussion. And now they finally put him on the IL. It took you long enough, don't you think? The guy was playing like shit. That should have been your first clue. I know the whole team's been playing like shit, but Rizzo usually, like I said, is pretty solid. And then of course DJ LeMahieu, who I like DJ. I think he's a good defender. He used to be a better hitter, but the whole team is slumping and he's no exception. Now DJ is on the IL with an injury. So they have all these guys that are aging, getting older, just keep getting injured. It's like enough is enough. You got Donaldson, who I can't stand, one of the worst signings in history for this organization. Should have never given up Gio Urshela. You had a young guy in Gio Urshela who earned his pinstripes, who became such a better player on this team, and you give him away for an older guy with a huge contract who was not performing at all last year, striking out all the time. Nothing new this year, striking out, and then of course he gets injured again. Get rid of Donaldson if someone is stupid enough to buy his contract. At the trade deadline, you guys don't do shit. What the hell are you smoking down there?
You've got to get mad. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
I don't really consider the two relief pitchers that you got doing anything because their ERAs aren't that great. So I don't really see it as a big accomplishment. And I really see it as a big FU to the fans. Like, oh, you didn't think we were going to do anything at the trade deadline, huh? Psych, here we go. Here's your little crumbs so you could just stop bothering us. No, this trade deadline was an absolute mess. They didn't do anything significant to improve this team. This team is trash. They do not deserve to wear pinstripes right now. They are absolutely atrocious. They cannot hit. They have all these runners in scoring position. They just leave them on base. All they do is rely on the damn home run. I'm so sick of relying on the home run. It's great when they hit the home runs, but when they don't hit anything. They need to get back to basics, back to fundamentals. Bunt for hits, steal bases, hit the damn ball. Batting average is important. Don't let anyone tell you it's not important. They are last place in the division. They're last place. They keep drowning. They keep getting beaten by teams worse than them with worse records who they should be dominating, but they keep losing because they're a team of losers and excuses. Boone is a puppet who doesn't know anything. He doesn't know his ass from his face. He's become a meme. He's horrible. Cashman, horrible. Hal doesn't even want to be the owner because he doesn't act like he gives a shit, and we could tell he never wanted the responsibility. So sell the team, sell it to someone who gives a shit. At least Steve Cohen gives a shit. At least he tried to make the Mets better. How? Sell the team. Do something. Absolutely ridiculous. You got Luis Severino. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He used to be able to pitch. Now he sucks. Get rid of him too. Clean house. Get rid of everyone. You're stuck with Judge because you re-signed him. I don't have a problem with Judge. I think he's a great player. He's the captain. I like him. But you need to build a young club around Judge. Judge is the heart of the team right now. He's the captain. Build up a young club around him because you have all these old guys playing and they just keep getting injured. Stanton can't run for shit. He's old. His legs suck. He can't run anymore. Stop having him run. When he makes it to third base, leave him there. He can't run home. He can't make it. The wheels don't turn anymore. I don't know why you put him in the outfield, man. I know why, because you don't have outfielders because you didn't do shit at the trade deadline. But, don't expect him to be able to run after the ball. Expect the guy to be able to run to all the way and make it a triple because Stanton can't run after the ball. So you need to do something drastic, something serious during the off season. Trade people, bring up your young talent, let the kids play. Let's see what they can do. We can't get any worse. This team is absolutely atrocious. They're an embarrassment. They're supposed to be the New York Yankees. They're supposed to represent, the greatest city in the world, supposedly. Used to be, not anymore, but that's another story. But it used to mean something to be a Yankee, and now they're acting like it doesn't mean anything. They freaking lose the game, and the camera pans to the dugout, and you see them like laughing and joking. You just lost the game. What the hell are you so cheerful about? You guys should be pissed off. You should have some fight in you. You should show that you want it, that you're not in this defeatist attitude. But you're playing dead, and it shows. You're playing like you don't care, and it shows. You're disrespecting the fans who pay their hard-earned money to see you play, who buy the hats, who buy the shirts. You're disrespecting the entire city of New York, is as far as I'm concerned. You need to play better and just stop the freaking excuses. Enough is enough.